Here's Butler. No good with a layup.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
The three from Thompson. The shot misses. Inside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Second team foul. At the line for one, Draymond Green.
And the free throw, no good.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
Back to Adebayo. Thompson with a steal. Just 3 on the clock. And it's finished off inside by Green. Green's gotten his second bucket on the night.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Leading by just 2.
They have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Reza Shea, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Wagner. And he jams it home with authority.
Nice play by Wagner. A really good athlete with excellent body control.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Allen on the wing. Over to the wing. Pass to Shrimp. Fires the three. Giannis with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Brent, 2 of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Ausar and Amen Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Ausar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball.
And the second free throw is good. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
B.A., you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league. Selfless play there by Thompson, recognizing when someone has a better look than he does.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The visitors with the ball. Outside White. Here's Malone. Outside White. 6 to shoot. Over Caruso. White. Good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Back to Garland. Pass to Butler. The three is up. It's hauled in by Garnett.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
These are his first free throws of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That one misses.
First personal foul.
And he sinks the second. And here's Parker. Right side Murray. Pass to Şengün. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Outside White. Here's Malone. He's guarded by Hartenstein. And Malone gets it to go.
Assist goes to
Malone's gotten his third basket of the night. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
From the low block. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Malone's got 8.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Murray for 3. The rebound by Malone. Reeves with the ball. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
That's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Pass to Şengün. The shot no good. To the paint. Here's Malone. Blocked! And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein.
substitution on the court.
Tipped away. Wagner left side. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Thompson. And here is Antetokounmpo. The shot won't fall.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Here's Petrovic. Fires for three. Fires in the triple. Petrovic has gotten his second bucket.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Looking to win the run. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can, but inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you. Well, if you think that Giannis was going to stop working after he won a title, what do you think he's going to do in the years that they don't? This guy continues to be one of the hardest workers in the NBA.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Robinson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Garland for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Banchero. And he gets it back. Outside for Butler. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season, even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Kept alive. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Awaiting ball. Substitution on the court.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Pass to Rizachet. To the middle. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
For 3, Allen. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Green with the ball. Picked up by Allen. And it goes out of bounds. Out of bounds. Last touch by Parker.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Now quickly. No points so far. Pass to Rizachet.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Shrimp. Gets the 3 to fall.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Caruso outside. And Carroll with it. It's rebounded by Shrimp.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Quickly. They get the rebound. Pass to Rizachet. Now here's Quickly. 4-3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Butler. Hangs. It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for 2, David Robinson.
The first free throw is good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And both free throws good for Robinson. 54 seconds left in the first half. That's tipped. Outside Butler. Here's Butler on the take. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
Here's Rizachet. He's scoreless. Blocked! And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. The visitors with the ball. Adebayo, no good. Thompson left side. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pass to Shrimp. Shoots over Thompson. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Now here's Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Here's Thompson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Petrovic. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3. Petrovic has got his third basket on the night right there.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
He gets it in there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's White. Pass to Garnett. Lays it up and banks it in. Garnett got his second basket of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And here is Thompson. The teardrop. It's hauled in by Garnett. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's White going inside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Thompson Thompson outside. Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
To the wing, right side. Here's Petrovic. Three-pointer, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Rodman. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the latest.
The visitors with the ball. Curry with it. He's got 5. There's the triple. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the off-season, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Now Curry, give him 8. And here's Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knocked loose. And stolen by Williams. On the wing, Curry. Back to Williams. And here's Thompson for 3. Here's Olajuwon. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Yes, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Shooting for the away
First
team.
trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Hakeem Olajuwon. At the line.
First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Outside, Green. And he misses the go-ahead basket. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, he really fought for that one, battling through contact to complete the play.
Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
Outside Curry. Got a piece of it. Thompson outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Murray.
Clay takes that foul and still getting his shot off.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Klay Thompson. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Outside Murray. It's stolen. Here's the break. Takes the 3. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field, to still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
That shot's good by Parker.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Curry. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Parker. There's the drive. Green for three. On target from range. Green's got 7.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And there's the call on Banchero. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Here's Quickly. Yet to see a basket. Allen outside. Pass to Quickly. Clock at 6. Back to Allen. There's the 3. He can't hit that time. Wagner on the wing. He has 6. To the left wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Quickly. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Quickly's gotten his first basket of the night.
Quickly didn't hold back there, taking some contact inside if he has to.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Can't hit from in close. Pass to Shrimp. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 5.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Thompson. Yes, it's good.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Allen, left side. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
Really good passing wing. Risache isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
And out on the wing, Zach Risache has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Pass to Allen. Fires the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Allen's got 9 points.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Down low. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Hoop poked away. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Giannis with a ferocious take.
So nice to watch Giannis in the open floor, how graceful he is at covering so much ground.
Here's Shrimp. He's got 5. Right wing. Pass to Risache. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Butler. Outside Garland. Back to Caruso. Antetokounmpo, left side. Tries yet again. He goes up again. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
David Robinson.
That free throw no good. Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second. The visitors with the ball. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Right side White. Pass to Garnett. Over Banchero. Here's Malone. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And the shot goes.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Pass to Reeves. To the right side. Here's Petrovic. Off the mark there with a three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Banchero. Yes, Paolo Banchero for two.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paolo Banchero.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside White. Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by Şengün. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Now here's Parker. Stolen. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Petrovic. And he finishes off the break with the lay-in. Petrovic has got 10 points.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And here's White. It's his first trip to the line.
14 foul. At the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Moses Malone. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
But if it goes, the third quarter comes to a close. They're up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Curry with it. Randall outside. This one for 3. Giannis with the rebound. Pass to Rodman. Back to Caruso. From downtown. Randall outside. Now here's Curry. Puts up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Go ahead and frame that. That's Steph Curry, the best to ever do it. It's art.
To the inside. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
Now Curry. Outside, Williams. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And Williams no good on that one. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Thompson in the post. Here's Olajuwon. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rodman. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Curry. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And here's Thompson for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Klay Thompson picks one up.
As fearless as they come for a young player, Thompson going right at the defense.
Thompson, 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. 4 on the clock. Blocked again!
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on, improving his ability to knock away shots.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
The rebound by Allen.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Out to the right wing. Quickly up top. It's hauled in by Robinson. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
Now here's Quickly. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Risacher. Butler covering. Here's Quickly. And down it goes. 2 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Robinson with it. And Banchero in the post. 6 to shoot. To win the drought. Robinson. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Risacher. Jacks up a 3. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Risacher's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Banchero. And that one drops for him.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Banked it in off the glass.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Screen by Robinson. Good D by Adebayo. And here's Quickly. Adebayo sets a screen. To the right side. Pass to Shrimp. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And that one's good. Thompson.
Yep. Thompson's got a very strong frame, so he's just shrugging off the D.
Quickly outside. Pass to Shrimp. To 3, Allen. Thompson pulls it in. Outside Butler. Thompson with it. It doesn't go for him. Allen outside. Quickly deciding where to go with it. And there's the drive. Oh, Robinson with a block. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Boom! Banchero!
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
For three, Allen. It's hauled in by Robinson. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now Quickly. Pass to Allen. Back to Quickly. Now here's Allen. Here's Risacher. Here's the three. He's off on that one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Caro in the post. Out to Garland. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-Shirt Time!
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Well, the versatility that Giannis has out there is such a huge advantage to what they can do offensively. Saw that pick and roll well.
Pass to Petrovic to win the cold spell. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Rodman. He's covered by Reeves.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. To the wing, right side. Here's Garnett. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And a basket there really helps to stop the bleeding.
Here's Thompson. And it's rejected.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Petrovic. Pass to Garnett. Here's Petrovic. For three. Rodman with a rebound.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Here's Thompson. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Personal foul.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game, learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 5. So both teams changing it up here. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Outside White. Now here's Curry. Right side, Williams. Back to Curry. Over to the wing. Here's Malone. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Stephen Curry.
59 seconds left in the game. Back to Thompson. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Butler. And stolen by Williams. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Coming on the floor for the away team. Number 34.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to White.
Team foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for the away team.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Derek White. 2 shots.
And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
And here's Butler outside. And here's White. Pass to Curry. Here's Garnett. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. It's a victory for the road team in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy